Hi everyone, plenty happening in the last few weeks, so it's a good time to give an update to the industry. So obviously last week the state government announced that they're going to ease some of the Check In Tas restrictions, so places like restaurants and cafes and low risk venues that they call it don't have to do the Check In Tas stuff now, which is great news. We're pushing hard to make sure that we can get it out of bars and accommodation venues as soon as possible. And obviously the other things we're working hard on with the government is get rid of the mask rule, because obviously we understand the mask rule is having a massive issue for our industry, especially from a confidence level for people to get out and about. So rest assured that is one of the issues we're heavily working on. Leading into that, we've obviously got a new Minister for Hospitality and Events, Madeleine Ogilvie, so we welcome Madeleine on board. I've known Madeleine for many years and she's a great operator. She's going to be fantastic for our industry, and I know she's extremely keen to get in and work with all our operators right around the state. So we're going to talk to Madeleine this week and do some briefings about the industry, and obviously talk about things like the mask rules, but also all the other things affecting our industry as we move forward. So it's an exciting couple of years. We look forward to working with Madeleine, and I know she's really keen to have the hospitality portfolio. So make sure as we get Madeleine out and about over the coming weeks and months, make Madeleine feel welcome, and as I said, I know she's very upbeat and vibrant type person. She's going to be extremely keen to look after our portfolio. Also last week in Launceston, we were fortunate enough to get the Premier to launch our VXT training offices in Launceston, where also the THA is housed with Nick Roney and the crew. So it was great to get the Premier along to do that, and VXT's moving along really well. They obviously run the jobs portal and also run a raft of short courses. So make sure you go online and have a look at all the VXT courses. There's a lot of $50 courses going on at the moment, which are fantastic for industry and fantastic for anyone that wants to get into the industry. So make sure you have a look at the VXT website. Also, one of the other key things is PFD have their annual trade shows coming up soon in March. So let's make sure we get behind PFD and Tom McGinn and his team and support those events. They're in Devonport, Launceston and Hobart. The dates are coming up in late March. So just make sure that everyone in the industry, if you want to get along to it, THA is going to have a presence there as well. Make sure you get along to those forums. They're great trade shows to be a part of. PFD puts a lot of money into the industry and works hard to make sure they meet the needs of our industry. So let's make sure you get along and meet all the people they've got along there, all the suppliers. There's plenty of great bargains and opportunities to meet people and find out how you can help your business. I'd also like to finish by just thanking our Minister, Sarah Courtney, who finished up a couple of weeks ago. Sarah had done an unbelievable job over COVID being the health minister, but also looking after hospitality and events. So to Sarah, a very big thank you. Whatever Sarah goes on and does, we know she'll do extremely well, and she's going to be sadly missed in the political field from all fronts. And I know a lot of the other parties have had nice things to say about her as well. She's a great person. We wish her and John all the very best in the future, and just thank Sarah for everything she's done. Obviously to Jane Howlett, who was our minister for a couple of weeks, we wish Jane all the very best. She's still going to be MLC for PROSA. We just hope all the best for Jane, obviously with the passing of her brother recently. From our point of view, just our heartfelt commiserations to her, and condolences, and wish her the very best. Jane's been a great ally of our industry for a number of years, holding small business and other portfolios, and has always kept in touch with me about helping out our industry. So a big thank you to you too, Jane, and we wish you the very best for the future. And again, we look forward to working with you, Madeleine. It's an exciting period coming up as we get out of the back of COVID, hopefully. So we know with your enthusiasm and exuberance, it's going to be great to work with you. So we're really excited, and our industry's looking forward to it. It's going to be a busy couple of weeks coming up. There's obviously Parliament started again this week, so there's a lot happening in Parliament. And as I said, with a new minister on board, changes hopefully to some of the rules around COVID. It's going to be a busy couple of weeks as we get to the end of March. So let's just make sure you keep in contact with the THA whenever you need any information. Go to our website or call our office at any time. We're there to help, and just make sure the next few months are going to be extremely busy. Let's hope we're starting to ramp up. Business is going to start to get back to some sort of normality. So the THA is always there to help. We've got a raft of programs through government to help you, so make sure you keep in contact with me and my staff. Cheers.